And here, hey, it's a flower. Okay. Meh. Oh, I am aggroing so many things. Hiya, Angel. I am alive. I am quite literally somewhere in between living and just dead. I don't really consider myself fully alive at this point anymore. I literally just going through the motions at this point. Life. That is it. Life. The motions of life. Why? Because I can, apparently. I have no choice. Ugh.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened.
I mean, if I had the balls to, I would actually would have done something a while ago.
We should start with the main gates and see where that gets us.
You know, just been like, that's it, I'm done. Into it. Don't want to fucking deal with it. It's all bullshit. No, see, that's the thing. No, that is one of the most inaccurate statements. And you know, I'm 100% sound like an ass, prick, dick, whatever. But it is. It is 100% not true. Now, I understand, too, while streaming and all that, going off on some random tangent, you know, insulting or anything like that, you know, you don't want to do that because it's considered bad form. And I do. I agree with that. I understand that. But I've been on Twitch for over 6 years. Granted, the account doesn't say it. I have been on Twitch since it was a baby. You know, have, and done everything that I possibly could think of, you know, to be good, to make good content even, to support people, to do this, that, everything else like that, as much as I can.
That's the main gate. It looks like we're not the only
And
one to get in.
the last, you know, 8 years or so have taught me that it's not worth doing. At all. Period.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice friends dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
I'm the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Sorry, cutscenes I plan on watching all the way through. This is my first playthrough, everything else like that, so that's why I'm quiet there.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
Probably not.
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
But
Maybe
also,
they found
let's be
what they were
honest,
looking for.
let's be fair. This platform is a popularity contest. More than anything else. It really is.
Now we know why the refugees didn't come here.
Keep looking then.
And, you know, if you either don't have the right personality, you don't have the right gear, you don't have the right attitude, you don't have the right game, then you're not going to get anywhere. Period. You just aren't.
This is nothing like I remember it.
And
Quickly a crown can lose its luster.
you know, is there anything you can do about it? Yeah, you could try to change. You could try to do whatever, you know, to get your popularity up, whatever. Is it gonna work? Maybe. Going into different streams, supporting different people, is that gonna work? Again, maybe. More often than not, it doesn't, or it's a very, very dog slow, you know, return, if there is one. Pokemon in chat, if you're interested too, to whomever may be listening and or watching. Well, I mean, if you're watching, you kind of see it go on. But there's no guarantee that, you know, you going and supporting someone new or anything is gonna help.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Hi.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Might be a few of them. Eh.
Or not.
Now again, though, real life comes into play. Don't get me wrong on that either. Hi, Muffin. It's all good. Yeah, I'm waiting for that one, Vinny.
I've
Cause
only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
1 second. Letting the cutscene go through before I actively respond.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
No, I agree, but Vinny, it also breaks down to what I also just said too, where personality comes in.
We can speak inside.
Like, I'm not disagreeing whatsoever with what you're saying. Yes, it is possible,
Those who wouldn't bend the knee.
but
We left before the Empire could make examples of us. Though
again,
we
your
didn't
personality
fight.
comes in too.
And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after.
And
Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings.
ooh,
We saw
Rip.
what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You
Let's
mean
see,
my
hold
mother.
on.
But it doesn't make
I am
sense.
curious about something. Hold
Even
on.
knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She
Oh, that's
barely
always
even
good.
cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool.
Heh.
And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
So Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready.
Oh, I'm joining. I am so joining them. Let's go! I agree, Vinny. Low
This
main
their
is so
main
good.
host, If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else.
But as it stands,
If I do nothing,
like again,
their next victims will be on my hands.
this fucking platform's popularity contest and all that. I have yet to gain a new follower from, like, my stream.
I've witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name.
I have yet to see anybody that I've been an active follower and supporter of for a long time. You know, with obvious exceptions.
So let us go with you.
You know,
The good of Rosaria.
but quite a few people that I normally actively show up in, with them, for them, whatever.
Say that.
I don't see them.
Very well.
And
If that is your wish,
I'm just like,
honored to serve at your side.
fuck me.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
And, you know, I know anybody that's streamed for any good length of time, they get it too.
This endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Kitty!
I suppose we owe you our thanks.
What is it you require?
Oh, that's what I mean. Desert Rose. I have none of those. Okay, whatever. I don't really give a crap.
I will be here should you need aught else.
And so that's why I'm like, you know, what the
Tell us
fuck?
then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Sir Wade, the bearers from Old Inn have been laid to rest.
But,
Very good.
you know, and another
Make
part
ready
to it
for
all
battle.
As you command.
is again, it breaks down to popularity.
Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace.
The death of the Black
Bring an
Shield.
end to the Black Shields.
Yep, I knew that was
So we
coming.
shall.
But again, it breaks down to popularity again too, because party members show up to main studio. Okay. Oh no, heaven forbid. But it breaks down to popularity. I've known people who didn't stream for quite some time,
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
and, you know, the moment they come back, it's just like out of nowhere,
How long have you been
you know, there's
pursuing the Black
300 fucking people. Not a lot. Obviously not, but,
We tracked
you know,
down the bastards
not a lot.
responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that
and
direct
I've seen people who, you know, stream on a regular basis, and everything else like that, and have absolutely no numbers. And, you know, it also goes down to, you know, where they're getting supported or people are supporting. Oh, you're not what I thought you were. Damn, okay. I want to kill you guys. I was gonna try to kill all these people.
Come along now.
And I'm just like, how the fuck does that make sense?
There they are.
You have one person who doesn't do
On
anything,
your command, my lord.
who's not supporting, or, you know, you don't see them ever show up, whatever you want to call it. They don't stream for a long time, and when they finally come back, it's just like, oh, swarm to them. But you have the person who...
I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
is there for people, supports them, blah blah blah,
Tell us.
streams regularly too and all that,
Filthy vagabonds.
and they get absolutely nothing in return.
Could guard all
So it's just
against the
like,
might of the
where's the
Black
what?
Shields.
There's no incentive.
Then come. Die along with your flame.
Alright, I'll die along with my flames.
Forest area!
For Narnia!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Okay, you fucking prick. Here, have some fire. Alright. Oh, wow.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Okay.
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Ow. Okay, yeah.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
They see me play, man. Another dragoon. Fuck me. Yeah, I fully agree with that. 100%, Vinny. It's just, yeah, it is. It's finding that group that wants been coming back.
Albeit
Yeah. I've been there. Well, I haven't been there for the full 2 years, but I've been there for a lot of your streams, man, and I've seen how your numbers go and all that. And I'm like, you know, I've been doing this, no, again, like 4 times longer than you have. I have like a seventh of the numbers of followers that you do, but I have also like, you know, the same kind of ratio for, you know,
misguided one
viewers as it were.
in taking it
Actually, I think you might actually have a better average than I do by a lot.
that this land is in dire need of cleansing.
See, I wish I had something like that.
Found her. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
Ow.
We finish him.
Oh shit. Yeah, yeah. Benny, I average 1. I kid you not. My average is usually 1.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the colonists.
Let's see. Hold on. I got this.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
Dude. Hey, come here.
I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard
Not a problem,
flies over
Muffin.
Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Okay, I average about 1.5. But again, it... What, how many... You go to the Twitch homepage, dude.
and how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned
You know,
to
Twitch
after
fast forward on mobile. It'll actually
known of his
work.
tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request
Yep.
for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
Up, I'll buck it up somewhere.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I agree. Like, look, again, I know I shouldn't be bitching, because, especially because, you know, I'm a small timer. I am. I fully know it. I own it. All that. And shit like that.
Or the Lord Commander.
But, you know, again, with all the shit that's going on in real life for me, too,
If there
and
is
all
ever
that,
anything
it'd be
you need,
nice to see like a tenth of the shit that I
Go on now, my lord.
dished out came back. Just to make it to where it feels like I actually, you know, it actually fucking mattered.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. He means to string us up himself.
Aw. Well, at least he cares.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod.
Madu, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Madu in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
Yeah, you're not gonna win this one, dude.
I see that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
The good China. Thank you kindly. Yes. We have your tea.
Plate to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed.
What do you mean you're not trying to win?
No, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience.
No, you have not.
That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it...
Okay, marginal spoiler, but not really, if that makes sense. Yeah. When you start heading underground and fighting weird statue-looking creatures, that's when you're getting close to the boss that killed me.
Would be otherwise had I the courage of...
Are you still playing it off? Are you playing it offline right now?
All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have.
Aw, Uncle bless me.
But recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim.
Ow.
But until
Oof.
tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar. Is that true?
Coffee.
It's not untrue.
Let's
Coffee.
say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
IV drip of coffee. There, Vinny. There you go.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw.
There you go.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
Oh, God.
This will be fun.
Your uncle's a little cuckoo. Please let me go back to the fucking hideout.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
Aww.
And so I became their puppet.
Poor Muffin.
I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's.
Yeah, delusional.
I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused.
Karma's a bitch.
And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all.
And they called it puppy love.
I had become a monster.
Yeah? Embrace that shit.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive.
Too bad.
Do you understand?
Nope.
I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
Okay, you did a lot of fucked up shit. Deal with it.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Atone with your life. Call it good.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Oh boy. The hell do you mean there's a lot to tell the others? There is nothing to tell the others other than shit went down, here's what's happening. Fuck off. I mean, it's really not that hard. Yeah, great, okay. Great, now I'm a pirate.
Founder knows what awaits us in here.
Dar, there be monsters. Arr. Huh. Okay.
Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Now I'm curious. Nothing new. God damn it.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Just
Your
crawl in a
benefactors
hole
were
and
generous
die,
lot.
please.
I don't have that one. You do.
Son of a bitch.
All done? There are new billets being posted.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Maybe.
Something wrong.
Possibly.
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
I say, sure, why not?
Fine. If you think it will help.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Wait, shit. How much of the fucking renown currency do I have?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back.
Shut up. Shut up, lady. I need at least 20 more.
All done?
Yeah? This ought to be interesting. I can't cook to save my life. Well, I'm pretty sure Clive can't. I'm not ridiculously a horrible cook. But definitely wouldn't make a living off of it. I know that for certain. Ow. Get rid of the stone thing. Hi! Look at you. You're a stone. Ah, do I want to go deal with the...
Taking quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Alright. You have a side quest for me.
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver.
Yeah,
From
right.
spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Sure, why not? Yeah, I told you what the fuck to do, though, jackass.
Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Ew. Okay, well, I know I need to go talk to the smithy, so we're gonna go talk to the smithy.
First August, and now you. What you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
Yeah?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now?
No.
I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive
Dance
just
cha
wants
cha
to help,
naked.
innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please,
Agreed.
mate. I'm worried about you.
Aww.
Phil, shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that.
Oof.
Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. Now, every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for? Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
Huh. Welcome back.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Hi.
Karen, do you have a moment?
Nope.
Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
Yeah, right.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. Don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe? Cairnor! That was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
What?
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck so bad. Oh yes. Oh yes. It's going to suck very bad. Alright. Yeesh. Cara Norvid, Westgate. Where the fuck am I going? I fucking hate. Fabricate, Cara Norvid, Westgate. Somewhere fucking here. Westgate, Westgate, Westgate. Cara Norvid, Westgate. Turn over Glorious Gate. Oh, shit. You know, that's probably it, and that, yeah. Alright, good. Put the marker down.
Day to you.
The crystals we get from the tailor will...
If the damn cities weren't so fucking horrible, you know, it wouldn't be so bad then. But they are. They are absolutely horrifying. And horrible. And just need to be shot in the face.
Come on.
It's my chicken.
Thanks, Gal.
Okay. Hit. They're level 13. I forgot that they actually do have a sectional, or that they don't auto level up to match my level. So nice. So yeah, I forgot about that, but I mean, really, that should make you slightly happy, or like it's not spoiler. At least I don't classify it as a spoiler thing. Nice. Alright, I marginally feel like I'm abusing children now. Oh, shit. I am nearly 20 levels higher than him. Yes, this is marginally easy. Alright, filled up my limit break gauge. Damn, that was cold-hearted. She just said, "Fuck 'em, you, doggy."
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Ow. Look, there's the birdie, birdie, birdie. Birdie, birdie, birdie. This is gonna suck, by the way.
The work will have to wait.
Hold over. Look sharp.
Ow. Oh, shit. Ow. God, that was fucking... Not simple. Yeah, I managed to pull it off.
Something there, boy. Could that be our man?
Well, he's injured. I'm gonna pet the puppy. Good job, dude. Good job, puppy. Good job, yeah. We're just gonna randomly collect the item there, too. Alright, we're gonna talk to this guy.
You alright?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though.
Yep.
She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
And so, I explained the situation.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art. And not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did say.
Yeah, well,
life.
fuck me.
And
Fuck you, Pokemon Community Center.
With all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
Much obliged if you would.
Eh.
Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do.
Oh, good. As long as one of us got it, I don't fucking care.
Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Alright. Congrats on the Pokemon! Woohoo! You did it! You did it! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, I'm done.
How did we never hear about these guardians of the
Yay! Hey,
Welcome
thank you.
to the Patron's Whisper.
Yes, I know. Thank you
Received
kindly.
everything promised. All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Alright. We're gonna go here. Go over here.
That monster's taken quite a liking to the...
And with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this. Along with his regards.
Oh. Probably should do it then, huh?
You're joking.
Do 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 do.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's
Aw.
no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. Don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
There you go. You crusty old sod.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
I will yawn how, when, and where I want. Without a second thought. Drake Slayer's belt recipe unlocked. Okay. I apparently unlocked a new recipe. You have obtained design draft for Drake Slayer's belt. Okay, so there's recipes apparently in the game.
So, what'd it be? Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff. Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it.
Lectum? I don't know where the lectum shit is.
Anything else?
Monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Is it business or pleasure? Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Yep. Wait, 2200? And that takes 30. Wait, nope, that takes 2. That takes 23. This takes 2. I don't know what I want to do. Okay, well, that just means keep stockpiling. That's all that means. Ew. But it's been an hour and such. Kind of normal thing. Appreciate the hell out of everyone being in here. Appreciate, yeah, sticking around for my rant, my rave, my lunacy, everything else like that. If you don't like what I said, I really don't care. I just don't anymore. If you like what I said, awesome, love it. Yeah, frankly, fuck it, whatever. We're gonna go see Marty. Why? Because, weirdly enough, he's all, oh wait, no, it's Sunday. I've never actually rated Marty, I don't think either. So, we're gonna go see Marty. And be like, haha, fucker. Put in chat, hey, it's been longer than 2 minutes, though. Been longer than 2 minutes. Love ya, bye.